Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm back to show you our weekly sketch again. I do one every Monday, and I will be popping this on. I haven't shown the girls in group yet, so they'll have to watch the video and then I'll put it in group. But yeah, I do put a sketch up every week, and this week's sketch is very similar to this. It's not exactly this, but it's my interpretation of this week's sketch, and I think it's just beautiful. So the sketch is this card with the rounded corners at both ends, flowers and leaves, the banner, and two circles. So I thought I'd use one of the coloured doilies. I have these beautiful pearls in the shape of love hearts that somebody gifted to me, and I can't remember who. So I just thought they broke up the white. I've used just my journaling pen to put the dots around the outside because it had a stitched effect. But I think it looks quite effective actually. It's just so adorable. And all I've done inside is round the corners off. I will think of a sentiment, but I love thank you cards. And when you do a challenge, or you're doing, at the moment I'm selling a few stamp sets and bundles, so if you want interested in any, they're over on Facebook and Stamp with Joy page. Look in the albums. So I'm writing thank you cards as well to say thank you for your purchase. So yeah, so I'm selling a few of my retiring stamp set. So just look how beautiful this is. I could have used anything bar silver for the flowers, but I just thought it needed something to make it stand off the page, and I think this does it beautifully. So I'm going to show you how I made this. I think it's absolutely adorable. I've got bits of silver paper everywhere here. I've got my thank you, and it's from One Big Meaning, and I know it's retired, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm never getting rid of this stamp. Look at all those wonderful thank yous. Thank you from all of us. One tiny word with one big meaning. Thanks. You are too kind. Thank you. Thank you for everything and more. Thanks kindly, and a little thanks. I just love this one. It's my favourite out of the whole bundle. So that's what we'll be using. I've got a scrap of thick Whisper White. This is just for my circle I'm going to punch out, which is, I'm going to be using the 2-inch circle punch. I can do that now because as long as I don't attach it to my card, I can save that there for a sentiment as well, which I probably will do because I don't like throwing nothing away. You're going to need your card base. Now your card base is a standard A4, 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and we're just going to fold this in half. Meet their two ends together, nice and flush. Just going to pinch the end and drag my fingers down. Gives me a really nice flush finish. I normally press it against my trimmer, but there we go. Look at that, perfect. And I always burnish both sides. That way my card lays flat, really flat. It doesn't pop open. You know, it's not. It's lying flat. You're going to need 2 pieces of Whisper White, both measuring 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. One for the inside and one for the front. I've got one of these beautiful pattern doilies that Stampin' Up sell. I think you get 6 of each in 4 different colours. I think there's mint macaron. I'm not sure if it's calypso coral, flirty flamingo, and old olive. So I'm using the mint macaron to go with my card. You're going to need a strip which is 1 inch by 4 1/8. We're going to flag the ends, so it will take it down a little bit. And my front piece, I have run through the Petal Burst embossing folder, and this is what you get. It's absolutely stunning. I love this. And then this is for the inside. We're going to do some rounding off the corners first. I'm just using the triple corner punch. Pop that in, and I'm just going to spin and do the opposite end. I mean, you can use the emboss side or you can do the deboss side. It's entirely up to you, but they're both just as beautiful either way round. And then we're going to round the corners on here as well, just at the opposite ends to match the front. Oh, that didn't go too well, I don't think. Oh no. Make sure it's pushed all the way in. That's better. I mean, it's taken me about by the time you think about what you're going to do and put on your card, about an hour. But basically we're going to make this in a couple of minutes with you. 5, 10, 15 minutes maybe. Just getting them into my little tub. So we've rounded our corners. That can go in the card later. I want to find a sentiment for the centre. It's just beautiful. So with my journaling pen now, I'm just going to create some dotted lines. And I'm going to start in the corner. I know I should have done this before I run it through the Big Shot, but it wasn't until after that I decided to add them. So just a nice little way of cheekying up the card, I say. I love a little cheeky card. So just creating stitch lines. If you've got a die that cuts out this shape, or even just a square with stitching round, that would be excellent. And then you could round the corners and run it through your Big Shot then. That would be lovely. So I'm just turning the card and then just pulling the little lines towards me. That way I don't make them too big or too small. And when you get to the corner, I'm doing a little cheeky round one. I just think it adds something a little bit more. Looks like a smiley face. To your card. I like to draw frames as well with little dashes and corners and squiggly bits in the centre. I've done that a few times on cards as well. Just add something quirky to it. You could use a ruler at this point, measure them out like 1/8 of an inch each one, but I don't think you need to be that fussy. So there is my journaling pen. It comes in handy for everything. So we're going to basically pop this on here. So there's a gorgeous border all the way around, so you can see the mint macaron. This will then get flagged down. It's a little bit longer. I will use my tea ruler, but I'm going to fetch in my triple banner punch, and I'm just going to pop this in and just flag the ends. And I'm holding it at the back so I know it's steady and more or less level. So when you pop this against there, then it fits all the way across. Isn't that lovely? What else do we need now? Right, I'm going to pop that to one side. I'm not attaching nothing till the end. We're going to stamp our image. We'll do that now whilst I've got my ink to hand. And I'm using mint macaron again. I suppose you could stamp this on the inside of the card in a faded version all the way down the side, but oh, as I say, it's just so beautiful. I love the new ink pads. They stamp beautifully. So that's all the stamping there is. Oh my gosh. Two little words like that can make a fantastic impression, great impact on your card. I mean, it's there, it says what it means. Thank you. So, and I love that. I'm going to attach this to my doily. It's just slightly smaller, so you can see the little dotted edge all the way around. And I'm going to get it where I need it. That to me looks pretty level all the way around. See little bits all the way around. And lift it up. Turn it over and keep my fingers on it and fetch my dimensionals in. So I'm going to add this will then stick that to there and also give me the dimension I want when I pop up the card. There we go. 4 should do that perfectly. And then there we go, it's attached lovely. That will be in the centre of our card then. Isn't that beautiful? So we'll attach all those shortly. I've got my little love hearts. These just peel off in that shape. Isn't that lovely? Oh look, I'm pulling pearls off, so I won't be using that one. I'll peel these 2 off. I'll do that later. Right, I have also fetched out of retirement My little pansy punch. Oh, I love this. Love it, the petite petals punch. And I'm just going to do one for now because I have got another 5 I've already done. I may replace that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Perfect. And for the little flowers, if you can, these ones here, if you can see them, these are from this, ooh, there's me knocking everything over, this tiny little flower here, and this is from, I can't remember what it's called, it's the, I could never say it when it was in the catalogue, it used to tongue tie me, so I've got a little strip of silver foil here, just so when I press down and pop it out, I haven't got all that extra bit of waste as well. So I need 4 of those. But like I say, if you've got it, use it. And if you come over to Facebook and join in with the challenge we do every week, you don't have to use Stampin' Up products. You can use anything you want. There we go, look at that, I just got 4 of those out of that one punch. Isn't that brilliant? I think it's called, no I can't even say it. I won't even attempt to try and say it. I am going to I can't even say I can't even say that word, what I want to say. I can't say it. I'm going to set the challenge after I've done the card. You know what I mean? No, you don't, do you? Right, I was gifted some of these beautiful, slightly bigger than Stampin' Up rhinestones. And I'm just going to add 1 to the centre of each of the flowers, the big ones, because I'm going to show you how I got the curve on there after I put the decoration on. And that's with my journaling pen again. You'd be surprised, you don't have to just write with your journaling pen, it can also help you with other things. Very useful. So just because they come on a strip and I've cut down either side, there's a little bit of glue hanging out either side, and I don't see it but then I don't really want it showing, but so just tuck it under so you can't see it. Lovely. And then I just used normal little ones for the baby flowers, as I call them. So cute. So I'm going to put one in the centre of each of these. And we're going to have 5 flowers either side. There we go. There's my little flowers. So, journaling pen again. It's not quite flat. It's slightly rounded a little bit, but I thought this was brilliant. Pop it on top of the flower. Press it into your hand. And there's that beautiful little curve you need. I tried it with my piercing tool. That is way too rounded for this. And I thought, what can I use just to push it? Because you don't want to rub and rub and rub. You'll mark your silver. So I used my journaling pen against the centre of my hand. Isn't that beautiful? So it just gives it a little bit of depth. Isn't that cute? And if you miss a petal, it doesn't poke up, just give it a little bend. And the same with these lovely little things. I don't want too much of a depth, see? I just want them to be just right. And it all depends on the curvature of your hand as well. Whoops, that's slippy. It just gives that little depth. Look at that, it's beautiful. And they're just standing up now off there, absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to flip them all over. And we're going to get some of our tiny dimensionals. And I'm just going to add one to the back of each flower for some height. Try not to squash them back down. But you can always do it again when the dimension is on. I mean, if you didn't want some with height, you wanted some close down, you could use a glue dot for these. They work just as well. I just think taking that little bit of extra time to add a little bit more detail is just wonderful. Gives you some fabulous results. Oh, and I had some happy mail today. Is it today? Yes, today. Oh my gosh, from, I'll tell you now, a lady in South Australia, Mount Gambier, HM Stachyficius. I can't read it, and I won't show you the line of address, but I'll show you the name. That's the last name, so that's my address, don't worry about that. Staskevicius. And I had this wonderful card through the door this morning. Oh, it's upside down. Obviously used the brushos, which is absolutely stunning, and our postcard pals love this stamp set. But look how beautiful. Dear Gaynor, thank you for all your tutorials. You are so inspiring, and I look forward to watching them always. I am a member of Stamp with Joy group, and it's such a pleasure to see everyone's cards. Thank you so much, and keep doing what you love. You're amazing. Love, Heather. And I can't pronounce your last name, Heather, but thank you so much for this, my darling. What a gorgeous pleasure to open this morning. You see the Winker Stella on that little fella? There it is. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. And I can't thank you enough. Thank you, sweetheart. That's so nice of you. Right, let's get building our card. Sorry to change the subject so quick. So, I'm going to use my ATG gun. I can just reach it. It's quick, and I've been using fast fuse a lot, and it's coming to an end, and I'm going to be gutted when I've got one refill left. Thanks to the beautiful, beautiful Audrey Shaw, all the way up there in Bonnie, Scotland, who sent me a fast fuse and a refill at the end of the challenge, and I am so grateful. So there goes our piece. I'm going to pop this one on the inside as well. Well, I know my ATG gun is not as good as fast fuse, but it does its job. My desk is full. I've normally got about 2 or 3 projects on the go, and for the past couple of days I've been a bit laxy-daisy. You will see projects for the next 2 weeks, because that's how far I try and film in front. But I need to get some more projects on the go. We're finally getting my bathroom done, because I can't get in and out the bath very well. We have got some pennies together, and I'm having my bathroom fitted like a wet room, and I cannot wait. So I'm pushing this up against the tea ruler. I'm hoping this is as straight as possible. And I'm popping on this beautiful banner. Let's see if that's straight. Oh, it looks good to me. Looks good to me. Now we can peel the back ends off this gorgeous scent. Oh no, wait there. I've got one more thing to do first. I'll peel the backings off. I used this gorgeous leaf from Tropical Chic, and I've cut that one out. I've got another one somewhere, but I think it's stuck. There it is, it's stuck to my little box. What I did with my silver foil, where is it gone? I added an adhesive strip on the back, so when I peel my leaf apart, it's got adhesive on the back, and I haven't got to worry about getting it all over my fingers. So I am popping this one right up into that corner, and it sticks right down. It's brilliant. Pop that one off as well. And I'm just making sure my leaf tips come all the way down. Oh, that's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Now I need to pop my sentiment on. Just beautiful. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So in comes my little pot. Let's see if we can peel these beautiful pearls love hearts off. And I'm going to pop one here. And they do go back into shape. They're just on a string of glue. So if I take them back carefully, I think you can get these from my local craft shop, which is called The Range. So if you're in the UK and you've got the range near you, then these are perfect. So what I did, I'm going to add 3 of these beautiful large flowers. I added the little ones first, and then wish I hadn't. So I'm going to pop one. I'm going to rearrange these in different way as well. I had the others in a straight line, so I'm going to concave them a little bit. So that one gives a bit more height, and this one is going here. And now for the little ones. My grandson, oh bless his little soul. One here, and I'm going to have one. I'm going to have one here right next to it. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to spin my card. Oh, my floorboards creaked like terrible. Up to the top a little bit. Oops, that one didn't go in. Pull these down the side. Even a little, oh, my floorboards creak like mental. So I'm going to put one here. And this time, because that one went the other side, this one is going this side. Just give them a gentle press without squashing them out of place. And there's my card. Oh, we just need a couple of little rhinestones to finish this off. I'm going to have one here, one down here, and I'm going to go for one up here as well. And that, ladies and gents, is my gorgeous week 30 sketch challenge for this week. So I'm going to photograph this now. I'm going to, oh, look at that glisten. I'm going to you could add little rhinestones all around your here if you want, but I don't think it needs it. I clumped my flowers a bit too close together on this one, and I've spread these out a little bit more, and I'm loving it. Little bits of dust. But I hope you like it. I hope you give me a thumbs up and a share. That would be amazing. And yeah, come on over to Facebook. Stamp with Joy. This one's label is a little bit higher, but it doesn't matter. And come and join the fun. Come and join the weekly sketch. We post them in an album on the group, and then on a Sunday I post them all on the blog for the whole world to see. So yeah, come along, take part. It's absolutely brilliant. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. You can do that by pressing this button down here. And if you want to see what I make tomorrow, press the little bell and it'll send you a notification as soon as I upload the video. But thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.